guys, Woodstock Fruit Festival. I'm here with Tara from 40 Below Fruity.
Hey everyone.
So Tara, you live in like a pretty cold place.
I do, yeah.
How do you manage to stay, 100% raw, like when you're living in such cold
climate?
Yeah. By the way, where are you from? Tell us how long you've been doing raw foods.
Well, I've been eating raw now for 3.5 years. It's been 100% just because I have so many sensitivities that any kind of deviation from the lifestyle wouldn't be worth the outcome, the result. So I feel fantastic. But this past winter was my coldest winter yet, and I was living in a place called 100 Mile House, British Columbia. No community. The coldest day was minus 35, so it was pretty chilly.
Yeah.
I didn't really do anything that day. I kind of just stayed inside because it was, it wasn't really my favorite. I don't love the cold. I think people think I love the cold, but no, you know what? I just started to gain inspiration for myself and also to try to help other people because a lot of the leaders in the raw food movement live in warm climates. And the reality is that a lot of the followers, a lot of the people who are trying the raw food lifestyle don't live in warm climates rather.
Yeah.
So it's tough, you know, they need to know what produce to buy and just how to do it. And how have I been able to do it? Mostly because I have to. I love eating this way. I'd never want to go back to any other way of eating just because I feel so fantastic and I've healed so much on this lifestyle. But mostly I feast on bananas, dates, persimmons, raisins, pears in the winter. And that's the main fruits. But I try to get creative with my staples because it can get a little monotonous sometimes eating, 6 fruits or whatnot. But I maintain it pretty well and, just trying to mix up recipes, really just creating different ways of eating the food so that it doesn't get boring, and making smoothies and salads and soups and stews and different things like that.
Definitely. I mean, how can you avoid fruits and vegetables, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What do you think of like some people, like even on this 80-10-10 lifestyle, of like incorporating, cooked food like rice, potatoes, like for winter time, like, people say that
definitely,
cooked food warms you up.
Of course. Well, first off, cooked food actually doesn't warm you up. It may make you feel better in the moment, but it doesn't warm you. Warm clothing warms you, and activity warms you. So my first suggestion is that if you're feeling cold, go put on some warm clothing and get outside. I know it's snowy, I know it's cold or it's rainy and it sucks, whatever. You have to deal with it anyway, so there's no point in being sad and upset and depressed about it. And if you get out there and you start moving your body, you'll find that you're actually much warmer. Definitely. Blood circulation increases. People get hermit-like in the wintertime, and I find that that's the main reason they get cold. So they stay inside, they have really terrible heating, and yada yada. Yeah. But I would never suggest rice. Everyone I've spoken to who has reintroduced rice into their diet has had a few problems with it, just for digestion-wise.
Yeah, I've been hearing that too.
I would definitely suggest squash or pumpkin or sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. Those kind of foods can be really great if you're having trouble during the winter. It's completely understandable if you don't want to be 100% raw, or if you want to eat more local foods, because it's always a question of sustainability as well. But if you have been eating raw for a very long time, you're definitely going to want to experiment slowly if you do want to increase cooked food, because you may have quite a few problems. Bodies become sensitive when we lose the enzymes to break down cooked food over time. If you're new to the lifestyle, then by all means, eat high-carb vegan in the winter, or even just the Raw Till 4 program where you eat raw for breakfast and lunch and then high-carb vegan at dinner. There's no problem with it. It's not like cooked food is evil,
Exactly.
It is much better than many of the options out there. So it is the second best option, I think.
And definitely go slow, like you said, a lot of people.
Yeah, take your time. There's no rush, and just try a small amount of something, see if it agrees with your body, and if it does, then you can eat it.
Definitely, cool. And where can people find out more about you and connect?
Sure, my YouTube channel and website are both 40 Below Fruity, 40belowfruity.com. That's the number 40. That was, all about cold climates. I actually waited for it to get to minus 40. It never did, but I was going to do a video if it did.
Oh, wow.
40belowfruity.com, and my YouTube channel is 40 Below Fruity, and my Facebook page is also 40 Below Fruity.